Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Right here I have Greg Totten. Greg is the owner of Totten Construction, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about his company.
So Totten Construction is a general contracting design build firm in the St. Pete, Tampa Bay area. And we are really excited to have worked with Ahvay to create our branding development and website. It's really helped us a lot to ramp up and secure great clients, exactly what we're looking to do.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Greg. Can you tell everybody a little bit about the results that you have gotten since working with Ahvay on your site and branding?
Wow, yeah, the transformation has been really incredible overnight, from the website, the logo, everything on our social feeds, Facebook. I get calls, texts via WhatsApp um, for requests for remodeling, custom homes, commercial construction, which has been great. And I think the identity, the visual identity created by Ahvay, the logo, the color palette, just the overall look and branding really matches the quality of work that we deliver. So it's important that people who haven't seen our work can really understand that from the logo and from the website and branding. We've had clients and partners that just say how impressed they are with the new branding, and I definitely send them over to Ahvay and to Jill to help them work on their branding as well. But more importantly, like, the website is doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go after clients that we want, clients that we hope to attract, and that's what it's doing. And it's bringing in that kind of traffic that we're looking for. Just a serious client who isn't just thinking about what they want, but it's somebody who's ready to take action. And that's what we are. When a client comes to us, we're ready to move. We have vendors and trade partners who've been in the business, for a long time, and they are excited to work with some of the clients that we bring to the table.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that it's working so well for you. We always definitely like to think about a website to be exactly like that. Like, it's a business tool that should be the engine in your business, bringing in new clients, not just a brochure that gives some information in the background that, gets outdated quickly. And what Greg said about the quality of the website and the design matching the quality of the work that they do. The quality of the work that they do is insane. If anyone's in the Tampa area and needs some work on their house, check out Totten. They're awesome. Greg, can you tell us a little bit about the process of working with Ahvay?
So the process, well, I say it's really a breath of fresh air because it was so smooth, so easy. So it started off with a Google Doc that had some inspiration and what type of theme, what type of client that we're looking for, a quick filling out that document, and then from there, a conversation via Zoom, talking more about it, understanding more the ins and outs of what we're looking to do. But on top of that, every single person at your firm has just been incredible to work with. They're incredibly talented, from Rachel, who does the logo design and development. And backing up a little bit, there was no iterations to the design. It was, hey, what do you think of this? I said, that's perfect. That's exactly what we're looking to do. Going back to the three pillars of the foundation, the building blocks that formulates the Totten logo. It kind of formulates a windmill moving forward. And that's kind of what we were looking to do, because our focus is a lot on sustainability and building products that are more energy efficient, with a goal of building a net zero home at one point. You can look at the logo behind me, but just the caricature of it is it's really beautiful, and it really just flows. It has that Swedish design, and that's what we were going for. So it's very forward thinking. But then all the way down to the website development, Sergio is incredible, and just how talented he is at being able to duplicate an idea that I have or that my partner has, is awesome. And they work tirelessly day and night to be able to execute these design, development, and then tagline and branding. And then on top of that, if I have ideas as to branding and how should we market, Jill, we have a meeting that breaks down those ideas, and I start implementing it. So from today, I was out canvassing, local coffee shops, the community boards, when that was one of the ways I found Jill at the beginning. I was at a local coffee shop in St. Pete, Foxtail, and I saw this perfect postcard that just really spoke to me with the design, very clean, simple. And I'm like, yeah, I want to work with her and her team because that's what we want to relate to our client. Simple, clean, and just very to the point with our design.
That's awesome. And yeah, I think you hit on an important note of we always like to tie in the customer journey and the marketing with these projects. They're not just visual. And we did start as a visual company, a branding company, a web design company. We really realized what's important to the clients is how is your target audience finding you? So being able to give them the way to find you, give them an easy way to work with you, that's ultimately what it's about.
Definitely.
Cool. So Greg, to wrap up, what would you tell other small business owners if they're thinking of possibly working with Ahvay?
You have to. I feel like marketing isn't optional. It's a foundation in today's business world. It's so easy to create a website these days. You know, you can go to ChatGPT, enter in, create a website, and it'll come up with something. But is that the website that really will help speak your brand? No, it's not. You need somebody with creative vision, with creative intellect, who has background in advertising and media and design, and you need to have a team that can create the vision that you're trying to portray. And I think Ahvay is the only company that I've come across that is able to do that. And I've worked with a lot of designers in, in my career and business. So a built site is key to that. So whether, if you're getting just a logo design, whether you're looking at a whole branding package or branding suite, I think that's the best way. You need to reach out to Jill, at least have a conversation about the process, about the product, and it's the platform that will really launch you to starting your business and just feeling very good about promoting your product when you have a business card that you can hand to somebody or a QR code that somebody syncs to. And it just speaks volumes of who you are and who your company is. So I think if you want to look sharp, you want to gain credibility, and you really want to grow with intention, I think Ahvay is the partner that you should have in your corner.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Greg. And yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, being a business owner myself, when you feel good about the way that your business looks and you feel confident, you feel good approaching the clients that you want to go after. You feel good charging the prices that you should be charging for your work. So it kind of it ripple effects through the business, I think.
Definitely. Well, we appreciate everything that you're doing, and as we grow to that next level of our business, we're just going to further integrate Ahvay into our systems, so that way we can continue growing and really capitalize on all the internet marketing in the Tampa Bay area. So we appreciate everything that you and your team does for us.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Greg. And everybody check out Totten Construction. They're awesome. And thanks for watching.
Thank you.